Hey guys, it's Autism here, and today we're going to be looking at the predictions versus results for Dover International Speedway. So let's get started. Alright, so for the poll, I predicted Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and another slide edit, god dang it. Okay, so for the poll, it was actually Kyle Larson. For the poll, second place I predicted Kyle Busch. It was Kevin Harvick, so I get 0.25 points. Third place, Martin Truex Jr. And the correct answer was Martin Truex Jr. So I get 1 point. Next up, Kyle Larson I predicted for fourth. So is Kyle Busch. So I get 0.25 points for that one. Next up, Darrell Wallace Jr. I predicted to be fifth. It wasn't. It was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., so I get 0.25 points. Pretty good streak, but it ends at Chase Elliott, where I predicted him not to be in the top 10 for qualifying, where he was. Same with Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch. Daniel Suarez, I predicted to be ninth. He was seventh, so I get 0.25 points. Last but not least, Denny Hamlin, I predicted sixth. He got 10th, so 0.25 points. So I get 2.5 points for stage 1. Or sorry, qualifying results. So, the drivers that I predicted that did not make the top 10 are, let's see, Darrell Wallace Jr., who I predicted 5th. Kurt Busch. Oh, I was right for Kurt Busch. So I get 3 points for the stage. I was 0.5 points off of Kurt Busch. Never mind. So it's just 2. Eric Jones 2. Alright. So let me make a slight editing adjustment. Yet again. You all love slight editing adjustments, don't you? I'm kidding. No one likes those things. Give me one moment, guys. 3. Alright. Cool. So right on that. 3 points for qualifying stage 1. I predicted Martin Truex Jr. to take this stage. And it was actually, okay, let me move it right there. Kevin Harvick. So I get 0.25 points. Darrell Wallace Jr. I predicted 7. It was second. It was Kyle Busch. So I get 0.25 points. Brad Keselowski, I still did not predict in the top 10. So I get no points for that one. Kyle Busch, I predicted 4th. Denny Hamlin 5th. Ricky Stenhouse 6th. Eric Jones 7th. Kevin Harvick 8th. Jimmie Johnson 9th. Daniel Suarez 10th. So I get 0.25 points for Kevin Harvick, who I predicted 8th. He came 1st. Kyle Busch, who I predicted 4th. He came 2nd. 0.25 points for Daniel Suarez, who I predicted 10th. He came 4th. And 0.5 points for Jimmie Johnson, who I predicted 9th. He came 8th. So, in the top 10, I didn't, oops. Actually, yeah. Alright, I did not predict in the top 10. The drivers I predicted in the top 10 who did not make it, Brad Keselowski. No, who did make it actually, who I did not predict that did make it. Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Clint Bowyer, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. That was not that good. Over Eric, so the drivers that I did predict that did not make the top 10, Eric Jones, Ricky Stenhouse, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Darrell Wallace Jr., and Martin Truex. So, stage 2 does not go on to a good start. I get 0 points for Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, who I predicted to be first and second. So I did not predict those two to be in the top 10. Darrell Wallace Jr. I predicted first. Martin Truex I predicted 7th. Third, Kyle Busch. 4th, Kyle Larson. 5th, Jimmie Johnson. 6th, Denny Hamlin. 7th, Eric Jones. 8th, Daniel Suarez. 9th, Chase Elliott. 10th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Well, the points go like this. 0 points awarded to Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Clint Bowyer, Joey Logano, who I did not predict in the top 10, that did come in the top 10. And the drivers that I did not predict in the top 10 who did not make it, Darrell Wallace Jr., Kyle Larson, I believe. Yeah, Kyle Larson. Denny Hamlin, I think. Yeah, Denny Hamlin and, oh boy, Ricky Stenhouse. So 0.25 points awarded to Daniel Suarez, who I predicted 8th. He came 6th. Martin Truex, also who I predicted 7th, came 7th. Okay. So 0.5 points awarded to Jimmy Johnson, who I predicted to be 5th. He came 4th. And 1 point awarded to Kyle Busch, who I predicted 3rd. He came 3rd. Chase Elliott, who I predicted 9th, came 9th. So yeah, I had 3 points after that stage. I predicted Darrell Wallace Jr. to take the stage win, followed by Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Newman. Alright, there we go. So, Kevin Harvick, Clint Bowyer, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney. 5 drivers that I predicted to be in the top 10, that I did not predict to be in the top 10, who did make the top 10. And then 0.25 points awarded to Daniel Suarez, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, and Kyle Larson, who I predicted them to be in the top 10, but I was not 1 position off. The drivers who I did predict in the top 10 who did not make it: Darrell Wallace Jr., Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Newman. So as you can see, I got 1 point at the end of that stage. It's actually 1.25. I just noticed that. So my points are actually 8.5. So yeah, I said 7.75. That's not right. Alright. So next time I'll make sure I'm not going to have any errors, okay? Okay, so I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment in the comment section below. Who did you think won this race? Who did you predict to win this race? And also hit that notification bell and share this video with your family and friends. Alright guys. Check out this content in the corner somewhere, and subscribe to the channel. Remember that. And I'll see you all later.